very much. First of all, my very good morning and hearty welcome to all of you for the season 23-24 of placements.
And the rest of the
The
students and
leadership,
thank you.
the leadership of SRM IST Trichy, the academic leadership, the administration, Professor Madhavan, and dear as students. It's a great day and a great opportunity to catch up with you. I'm really grateful to you for giving me this opportunity. It's a it's a pleasure to interact with you all. I would touch upon few things which are very much required for you in the journey to achieve your hopes and aspirations. First of all, if somebody would have asked you a question 3 years ago when you just completed your plus two, why are you coming to SRM IST Trichy campus? The first and foremost reason you must have told to them was that they have a good strength as SRM group, and SRM is a big brand, and as that's why SRM builds in great careers for the all the students. That is the reason why you have come here. That means you came here for a great building up a great career. We are also equally geared up and challenging the industry with our strength as a good institution with a good student strength like you. The cream of the students of the particular region come to us. So we are grateful to you for selecting SRM as your alma mater and as your destiny. And we are here to take up the career hopes and aspirations. I completed 20 plus years of service as a person in the training and placement fraternity. I had seen and worked with hopes and aspirations of thousands of students. And every year we keep facing new challenges, new things. It is a very dynamic environment. The requirements of the industry changes. The curriculum remains little bit stagnant somewhere. Still, institutions like SRM has built up great curriculum, great flexibility to ensure that you all have a great career in your hand when you complete this. What you are supposed to do, though it is that you must have put in your efforts from the day one, but what happens is as like unlike everybody, even when I tried doing it for 20 years in my education, every year the last day of the year, I think next year onwards, I will carry my pen paper, take notes, study properly so that I am relieved of the pain of preparing in the last minute. But again, the first few days we'll go with that pen, paper, everything perfect to the college. We try to maintain that discipline. The fifth day or sixth day, again, the book is somewhere, the pen is somewhere, my mind is somewhere. So slowly we lose track of it. But at the end of the day, again, the last 1 month preparation happens. And at least the people who have done that last 1 month also preparation sincerely will get their hopes and aspirations delivered. So what I suggest is time is there with you now. You prepare yourself, take up this is a challenge that to build in a great career, because your parents, everybody has invested this money, this effort to ensure that you are in a great college, in a great brand like SRM. It is now you have to take care of yourself. All of us have dreams. I have, suppose somebody, I'll ask, what is your dream company? They'll tell 100 companies. It's your dream. You can't dream. There is no problem. But are you the dream candidate for that dream job which you are aspiring to be? I think you all have got understood what I am telling. Do you have the qualification and the skills required for that job as desired by that company? Suppose I aspire to be in Microsoft. Do I have the knowledge and the skill which is required? There are two components of everything: knowledge and skill. The knowledge and skill both do I have to be a dream candidate for that company? Though it is my dream company, am I the dream candidate? If I am the dream candidate, then only the dream company I will make my career and I will be successful in my career there. And it is always essential that you need to go through all the companies and the roles they offer to freshers and understand, and then decide who is the dream company. If you ask a small kid who is 4 years 5 years old, he must have seen a doctor, a policeman in general society. So all the people used to say, I want to become a doctor, I want to become a policeman, or something like that. It was never that they put a serious thought on it. 5 year 6 year kids, what serious thought they can put it? But you have crossed that stage now. You can't say that Microsoft is my dream company. Where am I getting it? When am I getting it? You need to say the knowledge and skill required to be a part of a Microsoft team is this, and I have this. Can I get this company now? Then only you will be able to get it. There is no magic here. There is no magic here. They respect the companies, the bigger companies, the huge brands, respect SRM brand. When they come here, they understand that you have the required knowledge and skill. It is high time that you build in that knowledge and skill within you and work towards achieving your hopes and aspirations. It is very, very important. Your parents have spent a lot of money, energy, time to get you to this level. It is now your time to prove that it is worth the investment they have done. So you need to prepare for it. Put your head down sincerely, give that last minute effort, you will be successful. I'll assure you that you will be successful. SRM is your brand, you will carry SRM on your shoulder. SRM is your alma mater, you will carry SRM name, frame, brand, everything with you. You cannot disown SRM in your life because SRM is the alma mater for you. So please bring in laurels to SRM by your efforts. It is most important. There are so many batches that have gone out from here. They build in a history. They build in a future for you. We're building the history. They struggle to make this brand a strong brand. So please keep up to the expectations people have. Your alumni, your teachers, faculties, your parents, brand SRM, the founder of SRM, the visionaries and the administrative heads, the officials who are sitting here in this center, we all have hopes and aspirations on you. It is you to perform. It is not me to perform. Your performance is valued and you will get a career. And that career which you get will make us happy at the end of the day. So most important thing that is very, very required is knowledge and skills. Clear. Knowledge is there, skills are there, you will be there in the industry doing well. One more thing which is very, very important is focus on your communication skills. Being from a town like Trichy, I'm sure you are all having a great input into what is communication, how the communication happens. Please observe people, what they are talking, how they are talking, how much energy they are creating in others' minds. When we are sitting, says, I'm here today, I'm addressing you 160, 150, 160 plus people. What am I prepared for? Or how was my preparation? How was my delivery? What is that I'm trying to convey you? Are you getting it or not? Is it the way it is? Is it articulated well so that everybody who is in this particular group of people are taking it up or not? So I've emphasized on 2 points. One is, are you the dream candidate for the dream jobs? Are you prepared well for building up this SRM brand in further in future? And are you able to speak, articulate well about yourself and others so that people respect you and that skill will build into a good interview for somebody for you, and it will give you that career which you want. And another thing which I want to tell you is that time is still there. The people who are thinking the time is over, please stop. Time is still there. Now on, put in your best efforts to ensure that you are successfully there and you will take it up in you can build up. Don't think the time is up. You can build up. You can do things. Competitive coding skills is the mantra. Problem solving mindset, competitive coding skills, communication and articulation skills. These three are the things which you should have, and you will definitely do well in your life. And all the industries are looking for a student who can immediately deploy it in a project. So be ready with the skills that are required. These are most important, and all of us are here to help you out in that. Anywhere, anything which you want us to deliver, you tell us. Now, I request my colleague Sukmohan, who has few slides at what are the activities a career center does and how we are doing. Sukmohan.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable suggestion, sir. So in Trichy campus, now we are planning and preparing our placement from today onwards, and we will plan for projects, online courses. As per our deans are advised, we did many online courses. Now doing many projects, and we'll post in the social media all the things, sir. Definitely, we will succeed, sir.
Yeah, you put up a valid point here. Putting it up in social media. All of
Yes,
you
sir.
should
Yes,
have
sir.
LinkedIn profiles ready.
Yes,
All the
yes.
students have LinkedIn profiles ready. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. If you can share the
Yes, sir.
present.
Yes. Yes. Subscribe.
Yes,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you.
Yes.
Yes, visible. So, first of all, again, good morning to all the senior people, administrators, and dear students. Yes, we represent the centralized placement department of SRM IST, that is SRM Institute of Science and Technology, where we have all the campuses, and your campus is the newest campus which is getting added to it. And we are there to support you for all the placement activities that is going to be there when you come into the placement season. Now, just before the start, we just wanted to give you an orientation to what kind of what is the department all about, what are the activities we do, and what are the various terminologies that you should know, so that you get an idea and hang of it. So when you come into the placement season, you will be much better prepared. So going to the next slide, please, sir. Yes. So can you go to the next slide?
Slide is not changing, sir.
Slide is not changing. Yeah, yeah, got it changed. So yes, if you all can see, so we call ourselves as Career Center. Now, what is Career Center? Career Center is a amalgamation of two departments, which is placement and training. So we take care of all the training that is required for you to get ready for placements. And as a placement department, we take care of getting the companies to the campus so that you can get the best of the opportunities. And as told by Dr. Sir, to help you achieve your hopes and aspirations. Now, in terms of Career Center, these are the 6 major activities around which we do various other activities. But these are the major 6 which is centered around across our department. So the first and foremost, which is the most important thing, is the full-time employment. Yes, that is where I was telling you that we get the companies to the campus to help you get the full-time employment in terms of opportunities in various companies. And let me tell you, you name the company, the kind of company from any sector and any industry, we are getting that company to the campus. And as has been told earlier, it is you who has to become a dream candidate for those dream companies. So there's no dearth of opportunities. Only thing is you need to be prepared. So apart from that, we also help in getting internship to the students. So this internship that Career Centers majorly support is the internship that you do between your 3rd and 4th year. That is between the 6th and 7th semester, the summer internship of 2 months. So once you complete your 6th semester and getting into the 7th semester, there's a 2 months period where we help you to get those internships. Other thing that we also facilitate, because now if you are getting ready, how do you know that you are getting ready, at what level you belong to? So we also ask our industry relationships to come and conduct various hackathons, exhibitions, competitions, and all those things. So these activities help you to understand where you stand vis-a-vis your colleagues, your peers, as well as in terms of various other students from other colleges. So this can be an inter-college, it can be inter-college, it can be within the college exclusively. Various kind of activity happens. So we promote, we inform you about those things, we conduct those activities so that you can participate and know where you stand, and then understand which skills you need to develop over a period of time. One more activity that we do is facilitate Center of Excellence. CO is Center of Excellence, where the companies set up their activities within the campus, and you get the first-hand information of what activities are applications are happening in those industries. So we were talking about the training part. Yes, our aptitude training, in-plant training. There are a lot of other trainings that we conduct from time to time, and you'll be getting to know from your campus placement department from time to time what are the trainings that being there for you, and you can participate in that. Now, one piece of advice is, please, whenever any training is being conducted by the placement department of your college, please participate in that, because that is very critical. It is designed to get you prepared for placement. And if you miss those trainings, let me tell you, whatever CGPA you have, at the end of the day, CGPA just help you to, or your marks just help you to get shortlist for the company. But when you go to the interview table, when you go for the online test, it is your skills that help you to clear those activities. At that time, CGPA does not come into play. I have seen personally people having good CGPA but not trained properly or not attending those trainings tend to lack on clearing the online test, tend to lack to clear the interviews. So these trainings are getting you prepared, and take them very, very seriously, as serious as your course curriculum. Next slide, please, sir. The previous one. Yes. So before we go into what are the various kind of companies that we get to the campus and what are the categories, I just wanted to highlight the placement that we have done for the SRM IST campus for the 22-23 batch. We are still in that season. This will get over by this month, another 1 or 2 months. So it's still ongoing process. But yes, for the time being, we have already achieved total offers of nearly about 9,000 offers, with a unique offer of around 5,500. So when I talk about unique offers and total offers, you have to understand unique offers are nothing but at 5,500 students have got at least one offer from SRM IST Placement Career Center. And total offers are nothing but we have a policy where you have an opportunity to sit for multiple companies and back multiple offers so that you can fulfill your hopes and aspirations. So total offers are nothing but the various multiple offers the student have gained. And these offers have come through almost 850 processes conducted through various companies. And out of that, this year we have got around 400 plus new companies. And core companies are the one where the companies come for a specific domain. Like if it is a company coming for a EC, a company is coming for a mechanical branch, then we call that as a core company. So core company also has been good, which is around 120. And then we have super dream and dream companies. These terminologies I'll be explaining you in the further slide. Just keep a mind of, just keep a tag of it. What are these terminologies? So super dream and dream companies are all those companies which pays above anything above 5 lakhs and above. And we have been able to get around 350 such companies. Highest package has been 44 lakhs per annum this year. Next slide, please. So, yeah. So, yes. So just to give a glimpse of the companies that are coming to the campus, and let me tell you, this is a very, very, very partial list of companies. These are not even hardly 1% of the companies that we are coming to the campus. Through this slide, I just wanted to highlight the segment that you name any industry, you name any sector, we are getting companies from the things. If you talk about banking, we have banks, we have Bank of America. If you talk about product companies, we have Amazon. If you talk about consulting companies, we have Hitachi Consulting on Deloitte. If you talk about core companies, we have Afcons, ABB, AkzoNobel. If you talk about data analytics company, we have View Sigma. If you talk about core companies like petroleum, we have Reliance Industries. If you talk about the high-paying companies, we have Microsoft, PayPal. So name any segment, name any sector, you can see the kind of companies that are coming to the campus. So again, I'll reiterate what has been told to you till now, that there's no dearth of opportunities. We are getting the dream of the companies to the campus. So the only thing that you need to prepare is ensure that whatever knowledge you're gaining in your engineering, in your particular domain, suppose you are a CSE student or you are an EC student or you are a mechanical student, ensure that the domain knowledge is being perfectly gathered, and you should remember and recollect it at the time of process. Second is you should also do projects where you can apply that knowledge. So if you are able to do those two things, let me tell you, you'll become a dream candidate. So knowledge and skill is very much required, and that is the only thing which most of the companies look from a fresher. They do not expect much bigger things from fresher, because they know that you are just passing out of college. But the basic thing that they need to know is you should have your base clear, so that whatever training they are giving to you, you should be able to build on that. They don't want you to give the basic training which should be imparted in the 4 years of engineering, and that is what they're looking at. Next slide, please, sir. Right. So now coming to the classification of companies, this is just for a basic understanding of yours. You can just understand that these are the classifications that we have given to the companies and what does it mean. So we have the highest category, which is an international company. After that, we have Marquee. Next is Super Dream Company. Next is Dream. Next is Core. After that, we have day one and day two companies, and then IT and non-IT. So these are the 7 classification around which most of the companies are coming in, and then you will be allowed to sit for various companies accordingly. But as of now, you need to understand what are the classifications, and I'll just explain you in the next slide. Next slide, sir, please. No, after this. No, next slide and next. Yes. So this is nothing but the definition of those companies. So when I talk about the lowest category, not the lowest category, but the initial level of category is the internship. Now you people are will be going for internship. So the companies that come only for internship with no job assurance are known as internship companies. Now, what are day one and day two that we talked about? So day one, day two are all the IT services companies that come to our campus and do mass recruitment. Now, typically, we will not be able to tell what comes in future, but definitely till last year, the typical company that come to us for day one is TCS, Cognizant, Infosys, and Wipro. Now, their order can change. Some companies may come, some companies may not come, depending on the year that what is their plan for that year. But these are the typical day one companies. And apart from that, we have other day two companies like Capgemini, LTI Mindtree, then we have L&T Infotech. So these are some of the companies that come under the day one and day two. Now, these companies are one which are into IT services jobs. and they recruit the student from across the streams, irrespective of which branch you belong to. But they recruit if you are a BTech or an MTech, and they do mass recruitment. That is means they recruit minimum of 50 students from a particular campus like SRM. Next category is IT and non-IT. Now, apart from the companies that fall under day one and day two, any other company which is coming with a package of less than 5 lakhs and which is offering an IT job comes under the IT category. Now, any company which is coming for a job where your domain, it does not come for your domain, like you are a computer science engineering. But if a company is coming for a profile like a marketing or a sales or a digital marketing, so those kind of companies have been categorized under non-IT. So IT and non-IT falls under the same category. If you get an IT or non-IT offer, you go to the next category. Now, what are core companies? Core companies or the core offers are nothing, which I explained earlier, are those companies which are coming exclusively for a particular core engineering branch, like mechanical, electronic, then we have electrical, those kind of. So any company which is coming for a particular core engineering branch, except CS, IT, and software, that is known as core company. If I give an example, if a Schneider is coming for an electrical branch, that is a core company. If AkzoNobel is coming for a chemical branch, that is a core company. So that is how what are known as core companies. Now, Dream, Super Dream, Marquee are nothing but categorized on the basis of the CTC that the company offers. So if if a company is offering a CTC between 5 to 10 lakhs, less than 10 lakhs, 9.99, then it is a dream company. If a company is offering a CTC between 10 to 19.99 lakhs, that is called as a super dream company. And any company which offers a CTC of more than 20 lakhs are known as marquee companies. Now, coming to the highest offer, that is international. Now, international, there's no criteria of CTC. It is majorly a company which is coming to recruit a student from SRM IST, where they're giving you a place of posting which is outside India. Now, just to give an idea, like Fuji Xerox, if it comes to the campus and they take you and hire you and your place of posting is in Tokyo, Japan, then it is an international offer. So this is how the companies that come to the SRM IST are categorized. So you need to just understand these things. And as we have been telling you, higher the package that is given by a company, tougher will be the scrutiny or the process of that company, tougher will be the process to crack it. So if you are willing, if you want to get into Microsoft, which comes under the marquee category, you have to prepare yourself that way. If you want to get into a PayPal, you want to get into LinkedIn, Google, all those kind of companies, that you have to prepare that way. So become a dream candidate, and definitely those companies are there. Next slide, please. Right. So this is one activity which I wanted to highlight to you students, because this is very important for you to do it. Since you are currently in your completing your second year, and this is the most critical year for you. So these are some of the preparation points that you need to go through and understand, so that when you come for the placement seasons, you should be ready with these things. You cannot say that I am not ready at this point. And let me tell you, the placement starts immediately at the start of the fourth year, the moment you get into your seventh semester. So in terms of preparation point, the one thing which I have been telling you clearly is concentrate on your domain subject fundamentals. That means just if you're a CSE IT student, you need to know programming and coding. There's no other go. All the computer science or IT related companies that are coming to campus want you to showcase your coding and programming skills. If you're not up to the mark in that, you need to know at least 1 or 2 languages, and you should know the coding activities. If you're good in that, if you're a mechanical student, you should be clear about your mechanical subjects. If you're an electrical student, you should be clear about your electrical subjects. That is the fundamental, because if a core company for electrical is coming, they would expect the student to know his subject knowledge clearly. Once that fundamentals are clear, then only they will take you to the next step. And next step is nothing but to see what knowledge you gain. Are you able to apply, or do you have skills in that? And how do they understand that? Through your project work and internship. So project that you're doing in the college and internship that you're going to do in the various companies, please take it very seriously, because these are the one which will help you to showcase the application of your knowledge or the skills of your knowledge that you've gained. And do internship wherever you're doing or whichever domain you're doing, do it very diligently, do it very clearly, and you should have a thorough knowledge about the internship that you have done. Now, coming to the next point, yes, participate in various competition hackathon. This is a very, very critical point, because it will help you to understand where do you stand. Now, you have been preparing for the last so many months or days or whatever, but where do you stand vis-a-vis to your colleagues, vis-a-vis to other competitors? So participate in various competition hackathons, which are conducted by the college, or there are other portals that are there. You can go and participate in that. Go to various sites like Gig4Gig or Tech Gig or various other days, HackerRank, HackerEarth. There are various problem statements that are there. Go and try to solve them. attend a lot of industry expert webinars and seminars. So now, as I believe your college head was telling that there are a series of webinars planned for you. Please attend them very, very seriously. Understand what industry is telling, because as a college student, you are just understanding what college is teaching you in a theoretical manner. But what is happening in the industry, you will get to know from this industry expert, so that you can align yourself accordingly. One more important point is doing certification courses, because that help you to differentiate yourself. So if you have gained a skill, try to find out. There are a lot of free certification courses available online. There are a lot of certification courses which are done through college, or there are a lot of activities that you can do on your own also. Try to identify that, do that, because that will help you to distinguish. But certification only in the area of domains that you're currently studying in. Also, once you attend this webinar seminars, also be relevant, be equipped with the current situation that is going in the particular industry. Suppose you want to get into industry, try to understand what is the industry requirement and equip yourself, as was explained by director, and I also reiterating that point. Yes, if you want to get into Microsoft, understand what are the skills they are looking at, understand the kind of positions they are having, what are the skills they are looking for, equip yourself for those industries. So first you have to understand the requirement, then you start building yourself up to that point, so that when the company comes to the campus, you are ready to showcase your skills to them. Yes, and this point is very, very relevant and important nowadays. Whether you are a mechanical student or electrical, electronics, or CSE student, programming or coding is the need of the hour. Whether it's an electrical company like Schneider, or if it's an automotive electronic company like a KPIT, anyone that is coming to the campus, they're looking for minimum programming skills. So basic programming skills need to be learned by the core branch students, and at least a medium to higher level programming or coding skills should be there with the CSIT. That is a demand of the industry. That is where the industry is moving towards, because everything is getting automated, everything is getting into the automation mode, and where they require the person as an engineer to know these things. A most important point is build peer groups. You are all staying in the campus. You have a lot of facilities across the campus. Build peer groups and conduct activities so that you are a bit better prepared. Help each other to grow. Next point, please. Next slide, please. Yes, these are some do's and don'ts which we usually tell to all the students who come for placement, but I just wanted to highlight, because these are the things that if you get into yourself as a habit, it will always help you. Follow discipline all the time and instructions that is given, because discipline is very important. The discipline is nothing, a culture building activity in your thing. We have seen companies where the student are having the best of the knowledge, or best of the coding skills, or best of the fundamental knowledge, but if they are not disciplined, if they are not having a good attitude, many a times company are ready to forego and not take that student, because for them discipline and attitude is the most important thing. Nowadays, companies are not looking at only your skills; they are also looking at your fitment in their company. If they think that your attitude is not proper to the culture of that organization, whatever best skills you have, they will not take you. So culturally and character-wise, you have to develop those attitude, and discipline is one of the most important thing in that. Then whenever a company is there, as we have been talking about, read the job description, read the job profile that is coming, so that you understand what they're looking at. And if you have the skill set, or you think you are able to showcase that thing, then apply for that. And as webinars and seminars are there are a lot of companies which will do a pre-placement talk. Please attend that, because that gives you knowledge about what the company is looking for, what they're offering to you. And the most important thing is never get into malpractice and plagiarism. These are the two important things which nowadays the companies have put system in place where they can catch you, they can find out your skills. And we have seen, because most of the assessments, when we talk about assessment, is nothing but the tests that the company conducts. These tests are conducted online. Most of the assessments are now AI enabled. So they will be able to catch your various malpractice that you're doing in the test, even if it is wherever you're doing it and whichever place you're doing it, and plagiarism if you're writing a code. So these are the two things you should avoid. There have been cases we have seen where the students, even after getting into the organization, they were able to do audit, and they did an audit and were able to find out those activities, and they were asked to leave the organization even after 4 to 6 months. So there's no guarantee that you got an offer, but you have done some malpractice. They find out 6 months down the line in the organization, they have all the authority to ask you to leave. So it's better to not have those activities in your system itself. Do not have do all these things. And whatever activities that you want to get into, if you have certain companies in your mind that you think should come to the campus, you have all the freedom to approach your placement head, Mr. Madhavan, in your campus. Please connect with him. We will contact our companies, but do not try to connect with the HR directly, because we have our own way of getting those companies to the campus. Next slide, please. Right. So this is nothing but we call this as a secret sauce of placement. This is nothing but whatever I have spoken till now in various slides. This is an amalgamation of all those points. So as I've been telling you clearly, work on your fundamentals or and domain subjects. Focus on your project work, which is nothing but the project that you're doing campus, and internship, which you'll do. At least 2 internships should be done, one between second and third year and one between third and fourth year. Prepare for the process in terms of understanding the company by going through their website, understand the job profile, understand the requirement that the company have, various skills that they're looking at, and then prepare yourself. When you're coming for the placements, you should be assertive, confident, and have clarity of thought, and that is very important thing. So if you have all these things, I can assure you that opportunities are there. If you are a dream candidate, you have all these things done properly, you can easily get a placement. So getting a placement is not a big task in campus, for a campus like SRM. It is basically the students' ability and the preparation that is more important. So there we are, again reiterating again and again that this is where you need to concentrate on. Next slide, please. Right. So we are just coming to the end of the presentation. This is one slide which always talk about that. Plan your goals. Have your goals for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. What you want to do. A goal can be a very small goal or can be a high level goal. Whatever goal you plan, please have your goals ready. Plan it for 3 years. What you want to achieve in 3 years, 5 years, maybe 10 years is too high. Maybe 3 years you can start with. Plan your goals and write down your goals wherever it is. See your goal every day so that you know. If you want to get into Microsoft, write down that I want to get a job in Microsoft. Then plan for it, write it down, see it every day, and then you will be planning and preparing for it. Unless you don't write your goals, you will never be able to achieve it. So do that, but plan your goals. Be as simple as getting into Microsoft, or be as simple as doing an internship in Barclays, whatever the thing is. Whatever goal is, it can be related to your studies, it can be related to achieving something in life or personal, but plan your goals. That will help you to achieve what you want to do. So that is from the Career Center at SRM. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity, and we look forward to